Zoo, Aggro Shaman, and Smork Hunter maybe.
Oh man, but we do see the BGH, so
Oh my gosh, it's gonna go forever. This is Reno luck, guaranteed.
yeah, Reno.
Yup, called it.
Yeah. Ooh, he decides to keep the Reno. Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think
This
so.
game's the case.
Actually, I kind of disagree with that. I think
Okay.
when you're playing these long type games, like
Mm-hmm.
CmacCompH playing obviously he knew it was Mage, so he's playing this long game. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think you need the Reno in your starting hand. I think the only reason
Uh-huh.
you keep it is if you're scared enough that it's going to be in like your bottom five cards. Which yeah, that happens to me.
Yeah, yeah, it happens to me too. There was one time it was my last card and I was actually a little mad, just a little bit. But we do see the Imp boss being played here. It's actually quite good, especially when an Alpha Engineer is played, because when you trade it in, you obviously get another 1-1.
Frostbolt's a good pickup here, but I don't think he's going to want to use that this early. No, he's definitely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, and nowadays when you have to play like secrets now instead of the mad scientist, like for mad scientists, you definitely need to develop those secrets as fast as possible too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the loss of Mad Scientist did definitely make the Freeze Mage get a little bit worse, but as we can see, it still wins games.
yeah, definitely. All right, paying for one.
Not that scared.
This provides you a little, like a stickier board against like Blizzard, but he decides to tap, so which is not bad too if you have the opportunity to.
Hmm.
Alright, we're gonna see Novice Engineer being played. Alright, let me. Ooh, decides to actually use a Frostbolt on one of the creatures.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna Frostbolt anything, you might want to Frostbolt the Imp King boss, but Mortal Curl is a really good card here. Get a free card. Oh, he's not gonna go for that. Okay.
Or Argus. Interesting. Okay, so you want to develop like a stronger type of board with the Argus.
All
Mm-hmm.
Frostbolt and both Ice Lances
Mm-hmm.
with the Thalnos, and that's a lot of damage being done.
Yeah, that's
He
definitely
chooses
true.
to ping into the 3/2. Interesting. Now, oh, I guess he's playing for Blizzard. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
playing for
yeah, trying to
Blizzard.
set up for a better Blizzard turn.
I imagine he would have saw that. Thorson's a really sticky card here.
Yeah.
Unless CMAC is gonna waste one of his Ice Lances on it, it's gonna stick. But I imagine he wants to, just because there's so many cards in Durable's hand that he doesn't want that to stay there. Looks like, yeah, we're gonna see the Ice Lance come down.
Yeah, I definitely like that. Although it does remove like one of the bigger burst potential that CMAC actually has with Thalanos, just because you can cheap it. Like, I mean, you can reduce it with the Emperor, right? So you can. Actually...
Alex Straza again.
Ooh man, he loves Alex Strauss, man. That deck too.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I would not be surprised either. So the Frost Nova Doomsayer is being played right now. Just actually, okay.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. I thought he wasn't gonna play Doomsayer. I was like, oh, I was so surprised. Ooh,
Oh
Faceless
wow.
Manipulator. Probably running combo, right, with Leroy? Because we do see the power overwhelming right now.
Mhm.
Okay, so more play is being played here just for the extra draw.
BGH.
Interesting. We don't really see BGH that much anymore.
Yeah, because it's not even a viable drop if you can't play it against something anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Like most of the time it comes after like a big creature now, like especially that flame with Faceless where already done so much damage and you just. Ooh,
Alex
Straza.
Straza? That is gonna be BGH'd.
But can he actually BGH it?
I think so. I think you can.
Just because you can't actually Reno at the same turn, so. Oh, picking that Shadow Flame, that's actually quite good. Oh,
I guess
decide to play the Sun Fury.
this is weird. I think you can almost just I don't know, there's not, yeah, I guess you just ignore the board and let the Doomsayer go because there's not really much else you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe AI's into what? I don't think there's anything you can AI into. Yeah.
Oh, Blizzard. Blizzard is one of the.
Blizzard's good, but it doesn't clear anything.
Yeah, it
Plus
doesn't clear anything. Yeah.
you have the Ice Lance, but it just doesn't do much.
Mm-hmm.
It's really awkward right now.
Yeah, it's definitely really awkward. I guess like it can provide a little bit of stall potential just so that you can draw into more of your bursts against this matchup.
Yep, get the ping in.
Ooh, Spellbreaker. Oh, the BGH will be coming down. Not a sight that you see every day. Very nice. And Durable also has an opportunity to tap right now too, but he chooses not to because he doesn't want to reduce his life total, which I understand, because Freeze Mage is kind of scary nowadays as well.
Yeah. And this could be a...
And you can't play them all at once. You definitely need some leeway with the Tourism right now. Ooh, Pyroblast.
Pyroblast. I think Thaurissan Frost Nova might be a good play here. Because, I mean, anything, whenever he Thaurissan's, he's going to get Spellbreakered, I believe.
Yep,
unless he can play something else that Durable wants to Spellbreaker. But, yeah, Durable's just in a very good spot.
Yeah.
And neither of these are Mirror Image, so he's going to have no issue here.
Not even playing around Mirror Entity, I mean. Oh man.
I don't think anyone really plays that anymore.
Yeah, definitely nobody plays that anymore. Alright, looking a very good spot for Durable. Which is quite interesting. Well, actually prior to Standard, I feel like Mage actually has the upper hand against Reno. Just because even if Reno does heal, but you put them at a certain sweet spot where that you can actually burst them down from, even when they play Reno, so it's actually not that bad. Ooh, Mirror Images, but it is actually being played right now just to protect his Tourism so it can last more than one turn. I feel like you really do need to actually go all in with the Tourism just because.
Yeah, you want that Thaurissan to stick, but it's obviously not going to. I'd be very confused if he doesn't decide to either Shadow Flame or Spellbreaker here.
That's definitely true.
Also, Demon Wrath, no, it does kill 2 of your minions, so that's not that great of a play.
Yeah,
But
definitely
it has
not that.
quite a lot of options.
That's why Hearthstone is such a good game. So many options.
The game's pretty unplayable at the time.
Yeah, true.
It's not that good of a game. Come on.
Yeah.
Why do we play Hearthstone? There's too much RNG in Hearthstone.
I played it at the time when it was good, where all the classic cards were actually considered as good cards. I mean, basic cards were considered as really good cards.
Back when Patron Warrior was actually good.
It helps in the control matchup so well, and also against aggressive like matchups at certain times. But Light Bomb really made it shine. But now that it's gone, I actually don't think I really want to play Priest anymore.
Light Bomb.
See, if Light Bomb was actually existed, it would actually beat a lot of decks right now, just because they rely so much on tempo.
Light Bomb can't beat Doomsayer.
True. So they got Shadow Word Pain, man. So once again, Durable playing the Ragnaros, another hard card for the Mage to actually handle with. Oh, Blood Mage Down was being played.
Oh, he's going in.
Yeah. I would definitely go.
Is this enough for next turn? It is enough for next turn.
Yeah, it is enough for next turn. He is setting up
I
for
have not been paying enough attention.
The Pyroblast is looking really juicy right now. Boom. Twilight Drake is not what you need, and we do see CmaccompH taking the win with the Pyroblast.
And we're gonna be going to a game 5.
Yeah. Seems like both players are playing very I can say this now, Resident Sleeper kind of decks.
Tap into Eater of Secrets. Where is it?
Eater of Secrets, damn. I wanted Eater of Secrets.
Eater of Secrets needed to be in the game like 4 months ago for it to be good.
Yeah, same.
And that's a wrap.
Yep. Alright, 2-2 right now. Very close game, almost to a best of 5.